Hello everyone, welcome to Ding Daily, and this is the top 5 reasons why New Year's resolutions fail. And here's number 5. In no particular order, number 5 goes to the fact that New Year's resolutions are a silly proposition to begin with. I know it's the beginning of a brand new year and people like to start things over at this time, but why does that prevent you from starting these resolutions at any other time of the year? If you have the drive to actually go through with a resolution, you should be willing to do it whenever the problem first occurs to you. You shouldn't have to wait for some ridiculously dictated time to start a resolution, to start fresh, to make yourself feel better, to exercise, to do whatever you feel your resolution should be.
Coming up next, number 4.
Number 4 goes to the fact that oftentimes people just ask too much of themselves. They think that making an outrageous claim for their resolution will push them to try and achieve it, but all it ends up doing is stretching them out far too much and putting them past what they actually can do. If your New Year's resolution is to say go through astronaut training, you might be asking a little bit much of yourself. You think you'll actually be able to accomplish these things when in fact you won't have enough time, you don't have enough effort to put forth through it. If you're trying to make a resolution, know your bounds and know what you're capable of. And yes, sometimes you'll have to push a little bit past that, but you'll have to know your own boundaries. Just make resolutions that are within your comfort zone and that you're able to do.
Calling in the bronze medalist, number 3.
This reason is very simple. Sometimes people just forget. Obviously, life can be stressful and a lot of things can pile up really quickly, so it's not uncommon for us to forget our New Year's resolutions, especially if there's something like what number 4 was purporting yourself to do. However, if it's something you're really trying to do, you won't forget it and there won't be any problem with your resolution failing.
Always the bridesmaid, number 2, coming at you.
Now, if there's anything we know about human beings, it's what's coming up right now, and it's knowing that we like to externalize our problems. We don't ever like to admit that our failure is our own fault. We like to push it on someone else. The reason I'm poor is because the government sucks. The reason I'm failing this class is because the teacher is just bad at her job. All of these externalizing problems make it difficult for us to realize that we're the problem and why our resolutions are failing. It could be something like, oh, I tried to work out and get healthier this year, but the gym isn't open at the times I'm available. If you really want your resolutions to succeed, you're going to be willing to go to any ends to achieve them. If the gym isn't open, go run outside. Nature is free. You don't even have to get a membership to it. You shouldn't have to push blame on everything else when you're the reason that your resolution isn't working. Take the blame yourself and have that be used as a driving push to push you forward to actually achieving your resolution.
And finally, here's number 1.
Finally, the biggest reason why I see resolutions failing is just sheer lack of motivation. And I understand sometimes it's very difficult to go through with something if no one else is willing to join you for the journey. No one else was willing to go work out with me, so it was weird and I felt scared going into the gym all by myself. No one else was willing to read 52 books in 52 weeks with me, so I just felt lonely because I had no one to share my emotions with. All of these things can get in the way if no one else joins you. But one of the most attractive things is finding motivation within yourself. If you can motivate yourself to do a New Year's resolution, you can motivate yourself to do anything. People aren't always going to be around to help motivate you, so it's always best to find the inner motivation to help you strive for what you want to achieve. And I know it can be difficult in this sluggish and lackadaisical world we live in, but sometimes you just need to find that inner strength and be willing to go through with a resolution that you set for yourself. And this isn't even true of just resolutions, this is true of pretty much everything in life. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date with me, I do have a Facebook and Twitter, which are linked down below in the description. And feel free to leave your comments down below and let me know what you thought of this video and what you think of New Year's resolutions overall. Really appreciate all of you for watching these videos, and I shall see all of you on the inevitable tomorrow.